Hello, this is TT, and I am back at it, doing a little bit more of the Age of Empires, continuing the tutorial campaign, Ascent of Egypt. So, last
The
time,
reputation of a united exploration and
last
contact
time
with
we
other
discovered
cultures has
stuff and
brought
had
new
some
ideas
fights
to
and
Egypt.
good stuff.
Your people are learning new skills,
We're learning
including technologies
skills
for fishing and
and
more complex
fishing.
stone tools. Advance your culture to the tool age to gain access to these skills and new capabilities.
I actually love fishing. It's a shame because they don't last very well, but fishing's fun. The increase in human population and the competition for good food sites accelerated the advance in technology that has been fostered by the challenging environments of the last ice age. Better and more varied tools increase the efficiency of hunters and gatherers, increasing the advantages of humans over other varieties of life. Anthropologists mark the technological advance of our human ancestors, dividing their progress into eras defined by the artifacts that have survived over the years. Most of these artifacts are tools, and the oldest of these are made of stone. Later, tools slowly started being made of various metals, such as copper and bronze. The most common used names for these eras are the Old Stone Age, Paleolithic, New Stone Age, Neolithic, Bronze Age, and Iron Age. In Age of Empires, you advance from the Stone Age to the Tool Age to the Bronze Age to the Iron Age. Each advance requires that some prerequisites be met. Entering a new age makes it possible to research new technologies and to build new buildings and units. So, yeah, that sounds like a really good thing to me. So let's go ahead and just do this. Okay, first things first, we need food. So, you get onto the wood, and you... Let's see here. We need a house first. Go look for food. Or just build it. Just build the dock. Oh, it ate the fish. That's not what I meant to do. You know what? We're gonna need extra wood already. So let's get this wood going. Let's get... Yeah, let's get 5 new villagers going on here. I know there's not enough food. We're working on it. Okay, we're gonna get some extra wood going on here. Okay. We need... we don't have enough wood. Go figure. So we're just going to stick all of these guys on wood right now, just so that we can have that. And then we're going to get the fishing boats to make us our food. Come on, you. Get up here looking for more fish. Aha! Harvest the whale. That's fun. Okay. No, 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 no. Get up here. Ooh, an elephant. That's always fun. Who's the lion attacking? Doesn't make any sense. Yeah, might as well get you on the trees. Oh sweet, I can finally get there. Go to town center. Get the tool age. Yes, you're such a tool. And ta-da! Victorious. We are now, and look, all the houses got a different
Your
look.
people have mastered the techniques of making improved stone tools and have entered a new age of development, which will be called the Neolithic period. With these new technologies, your people thrive and gain an advantage on the other groups around them.
Yay, we're
The
thriving.
reputation of new technologies
Skirmish.
have allowed your tribe to grow, but have also brought conflict. The spread of the Sahara's sands has forced neighboring tribes to migrate into your lands to seize control of your foraging sites and defensive positions. Raiding parties from Upper Egypt have come down the river. Intercept and destroy these invaders before they infiltrate your villages and steal your food supplies.
Done. Okay. Archaeological evidence suggests that warfare has been part of human life for much longer than we'd like to admit. Previous theories assumed that the early nomads were more peaceful than their sedentary counterparts in later years, but mass burial sites found across the world have made scientists review that theory. A mass burial in Jebel Sahaba, south of Egypt, for example, shows the remains of 61 adults and children. Some of the skeletons show evidence of hard blows or arrow points embedded in bones. This site has been dated to about 13,000 years ago. The implication of evidence such as this is that prehistoric life was a struggle against other humans, not just nature or the elements. People who possessed good hunting and foraging lands had to defend them with force or risk annihilation. Okay, let's do this. It's time to get to war. So I have no peasants. So we're literally just going to go around and hunt the bad people. Now I've got some archers and I've got some stone axemen. Come out, wherever you are. Aha! There you go, get him. You keep running away. Come back and fight me like a man. Done. Okay, aha. Yeah, that was effective. Okay, so there's no one else down there. Of course there is this, but I doubt anyone's up in here. Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright, let's just keep going around the outer edge, I guess. Ah. It's okay, bud. He's not super strong right now. You got this. We are victorious. They are defeated. So there you go.
Your people have repelled the raiders and are safe for now. Your successes and the threats of powerful neighbors have encouraged smaller nearby tribes to join you for safety.
Yay,
They
that's a
offer
good
food
idea.
and their wealth in exchange for your protection. You have begun to lay the first foundations for a new concept called kingship.
And I am the king. Haha.
Reputation of a united. The future
Farming.
of Egypt is about to change. The great pharaoh Narmer seeks to unite the upper and lower kingdoms into a unified Egypt.
What a good
Using
idea.
the wealth brought from farming along the Nile's banks, he will finally be able to defeat his rivals.
Yes,
Take
farming.
control of the villages along the river and build a surplus of 800 food to feed your people and Narmer's warriors. In addition, take control of the ancient stone circle of Nabta Playa, found in the desert to the west. Controlling this ancient ruin will demonstrate Narmer's power to his opponents. Be wary of nearby peoples, however. You need not destroy them, but know that they will attempt to undermine Narmer's goal of uniting Egypt.
Oh, we're gonna destroy him. Totally happening. Every year, heavy monsoon rains in the mountains of Ethiopia would cause the Nile to flood its banks downstream in Egypt. This period of flooding from June to September was called Akhet. While waiting for the waters to recede and reveal the fertile mud and fresh silt left behind, Egyptian farmers spent their time mending and making tools and looking after their animals. As Egypt became a kingdom, the farmers would use some of the time to work for the king, called the pharaoh, to build tombs and temples. When the waters receded, the Egyptians would plow the soil during a season called Peret, from October to February. Egyptians plowed by hand or used animal-pulled plows. Seeds were sown, and goats and other animals walked over the fields to push the seeds into the ground and provide additional fertilizer. The Egyptians grew a variety of crops, including wheat, barley, flax, onions, leeks, garlic, beans, lettuce, lentils, cabbages, radishes, turnips, grapes, figs, plums, and melons. Harvest time was a period called Shimu. From March to May, grain was cut with sickles, tied into bundles, and carried away to granaries. Skilled artisans in the town turned the wheat into bread, the barley into beer, and the flax into linen cloth. Papyrus reeds were gathered to make sandals, boats, baskets, mats, and paper. Agriculture allowed professions to develop and foster new culture tools and artifacts. Although the first signs of agriculture date from 8000 BCE, the first farming communities did not appear in Egypt until the period from around circa 6000 to 3150 BCE. These early settlements introduced new technologies such as irrigation in the form of canals and basins. This allowed the Egyptians to regulate the floods to maximize food production. The Egyptian agricultural system allowed the rain to support between 2 to 12 million people. Even as late as the Roman era, Egypt was still considered the granary of the ancient world. The population boom brought about an agriculture caused villages to coalesce into small kingdoms along the Nile. These kingdoms invaded and annexed others until only two kingdoms remained, those of Upper and Lower Egypt. In the south and north respectively, this terminology derives from the flow of the Nile River from the highlands of eastern Africa in the south to the Nile Delta in the north. The king of Upper Egypt wore a tall white crown called a hadjet, while the king of Lower Egypt wore a red crown called a deshret. Around 3100 BCE, a king named Narmer, also identified as Menes, unified the two kingdoms. A siltstone tablet called the Palette of Namur depicts the king wearing the crown of Upper Egypt on one side and the crown of Lower Egypt on the other. A later pharaoh, named Dejet, would be depicted wearing both crowns together at once. The double crown, known as a pashent, would symbolize the unity of Egypt. Okay, so this will be the last one we do for this one, so let's get the farming going. Okay, you wood first, and then we need farming. Granary, watchtower. Let's see, isn't it... Oh, we need wood. Okay, so get more wood. And we have plenty of people, so let's get a couple of more villages. And we have our guards who are hanging around. We can start by gathering up the berry bushes. Okay, start collecting the food. And you get exploring, get looking around. Okay, right here. And we have barracks, granary, storage, docks, market. That's what we need. Required to build farms. So, we need the market. It's 150 wood. Okay, you build the market right back here. That'll be fine. You, sir, get out of the way. If we can start the farms going, we can start producing people in mass. And that would be ideal for sure. We need more villagers. Come on. Okay, we need farms. Ah, not enough wood. Need more food. Need more wood. Need more everything. Need more peasants. And you need to put this guy on auto seed. I think he'll automatically do it. I hope he does. Something in my mind tells me he needs to be put on auto seed though. There's a whole bunch of stuff we can go ahead and get. It's not a bad idea to do. Oh yeah, automatically reseed. Definitely do. Get us one more house. Let's get our farms upgraded too. Already got a barracks. Probably could use a granary. Up in here we can do some more farms and stuff. So let's take these guys and go explore. I've actually done this before, so I'm gonna go straight to their little area and go kind of have fun. Okay, you guys, go bananas. You get another farm going. Let's see, can you... Aha, there we go. Shift. Shift allows you to do that. Shift allows you to build a ton of stuff. Now we're starting to make progress. I think I'm finally making progress on this thing. Resigned. About doggone time. How obnoxious was that, man? There. Build all those. All I gotta do is capture the ruin now. Well, let's go find the ruin. Like they said, you didn't have to destroy them if you didn't want to. Now where did the ruin go? Aha! There's the ruin. Okay, so there we go.
The gods have blessed our great pharaoh Narmer and united our people. Egypt is destined to become the greatest civilization ever seen. The pharaoh has promised you a spot on the carved stone tablet commissioned to honor his victory.
Oh, there you go.
Your image will not be as big as his.
Yeah, obvious reasons.
The
Obvious.
reputation of a united
Okay,
Egypt
so
is spreading
that
to all.
is
The
pretty
future-
good.
the
So now we'll have to
reputation
do
of a
some other
united
stuff,
Egypt is
like
spreading
get
to
up
all
there and
corners of the
figure
world.
that out. But this here is TT. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Goodbye.